and we're just going to discuss a little bit the importance and challenges of change. As we've mentioned in the introduction, the reason for this change is because we're seeing our numbers go down, we're seeing our attendance diminish, we're seeing our participation rates decrease, we're seeing our sponsors get more choice, and certainly in the world of broadcast, way more choice. So because our fans, our customers have a lot more choice in where to spend their time and what to spend their time doing, which websites to visit, where to get their content from, we need to change the way we work to ensure we can deliver what they need. I remember a few years ago working with a client, and we're at the start of a digital transformation piece, and he had the temerity, he had the courage to stand up and say, what if we don't actually need to do all of this? What if the need for a personalised experience is not real? What if all this discussion about working with data, making sure we have our data in the correct format, what if it's all made up? What if we don't actually need any of this to increase our attendances, to increase participation, to encourage our sponsors to invest more with us? Well, that could be the case, but there's been no evidence of it so far. So we're going to have to continue following that path and walking down that road, demonstrating through the delivery of quick wins aligned with our business objectives that this is absolutely the right thing to do, that we are heading in the right direction. We can't just always point to Amazon and Netflix and Alibaba and Spotify and say, well, they're doing it, so therefore it must be the case. We have to justify it internally. And this is actually quite a challenge for our senior management, because when we go to them justifying to ask for investment for CRM or digital transformation or data, whether that investment is in technology or people or time or whatever, we really have to put forward a strong argument for why this is needed, because it's all about change. They're unaccustomed to it. They haven't had to think about these costs, these investments before. And the challenge comes because CRM is, as we've discussed before, it's a journey. It's not a destination. It's a way of working. And once you start on that path, you have to continue. But it's not a case of having to continue. This is where the business change tactics come in. We want to make it a case of wanting to continue with that change, and we do that by demonstrating quick wins, constantly showing progress along the way. That's a tactic that can help our senior management agree to continue to support in, agree that we're heading in the right direction, agree that this change is the right thing for us. So that constant quick win delivery is really important, because you cannot demonstrate an immediate return, only on those small tactics, not on the big transformation program. So in addition to those quick wins, something else we can do to encourage that change, that attitude to change, and that's have workshops, hold training sessions. The point is we need to bring people along with us. We need to educate them, share the information, get stakeholder buy-in by asking them for their ideas. So it's all about collaboration, discussion, buy-in and training, coupled with those quick wins that are so important to demonstrate return on investment. So it's important that we embrace this change. It's important that we demonstrate to our management why we need this change, and we give them reasons to continue to support the change through those quick wins. But by nature, it also means that we need to be agile. Being agile means being flexible, having the ability to rapidly adapt and respond. And this needs to be organisation-wide. The challenge we have with most rights owners, with the sports industry in general, is that's not a natural approach to doing business. Most rights owners have been around for an awful long time, some in excess of 100 years, others 50 to 100 years. That's a long time to be established, to be doing things in a certain way. If you're a new startup, if you're a technology company, then you're used to that need to be flexible, that need to change, the need to fail fast and try again, as we talked about in the section on data-driven marketing. But for a rights owner, that's not a natural approach. That's not a natural way of doing business. So that's another challenge that we have. And again, we need to overcome that through these quick wins, through workshops, through training, through upskilling, through discussion and demonstration.